Hello students, in present video I am going to explain about third problem from bills of exchange topic. I am making this video for degree students. So I am taking this question from Kalyani Publications, authors Jain and Narang. In third problem, two bits he has given, third A, third B. In present video I am going to explain third B problem. Previous videos links are available in the description box. Let us see the question first. On 1st July 2019, X sells goods to Y for 4,200 and draws 3 bills on him. The first bill for 700 rupees for 1 month, the second for 1500 rupees for 2 months, and the third for 2000 rupees for 3 months. Y accepts and returns these bills to X. The first bill is retained by X till the date of maturity. The second bill is endorsed by X to his creditor Z on 3rd July 2019 and the third bill is sent to bank for collection on 4th July 2019. On maturity, all bills were dishonored and noting charges paid were 7 rupees, 15 rupees and 20 rupees respectively. Give journal entries in the books of X, Y and Z. This is the question. Let us see the solution for this. For understanding purpose, I wrote all the important points of the question here. See, X sold goods to Y on credit when on 1st July 2019. He sold goods for 4,200 and X prepaid 3 bills on Y and he received acceptance. So here X is drawer, Y is drawee. For a bills of exchange, there will be 3 parties: drawer, drawee, payee. Who prepared the bill? X. He is known as drawer. On whom he prepared the bills? Y. So Y is known as drawee. Payee means on the due date, a person who is going to take the money on bill is known as payee. X prepared 3 bills on 1st July 19. First bill amount 700 rupees. Second bill amount 1500 rupees. Third bill amount 2000 rupees. On 3 bills, he received acceptance from Y. After receiving the acceptance, drawer can treat with that bill in 4 ways. He can retain the bill with him. He can discount the bill with the banker. He can endorse the bill to his creditor. He can send the bill to bank for collection purpose. Here, 3 models are given. First bill he retained with him. Second bill he endorsed to his creditor Z on 3rd July 2019. Third bill for collection purpose he sent to bank on 4th July 2019. All the 3 bills were dishonored on the due dates and noting charges on each bill are also given. First bill noting charges 7 rupees, second bill noting charges 15, third bill noting charges 20 rupees. And in question what is asking? Journal of drawer, drawee and endorsee. Who is endorsee here? Z. So first journal of drawer, journal of X. As we are writing entries in X journal, think from X point of view. First, what happened? He sold goods to Y on credit, sales amount 4,200. When? On 1st July 2019. For that, first entry we should write. X sold goods to Y. So from X, goods are going to Y. And this is credit sale. He need not to give in the question. In bills of exchange, always drawer sells goods to drawee on credit only. That is why he needs a return proof. That is why he is preparing a bill on drawee. So no cash is coming. Think from X point of view. There are 2 accounts. To Y he sold the goods. So Y account is 1 account. From him goods are going. So goods account is 1 account. Accounts are of 3 types now. Personal accounts, real accounts, nominal accounts. Y, person name. With the person name we open this account. It is a personal account. Goods account. Goods means asset. So assets come under real account. Then apply the rules. Personal account rule. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Why is the receiver? We should debit him. Real account rule. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Goods are going. We should credit. And goods word we should not write. Because goods word comes in 4 cases. When goods are sold, when goods are purchased, in case of purchase return, in case of sales return. If you write only goods word, there is no clarity. Therefore, instead of writing goods word, write down the transaction name. This is sales transaction, no? Write down sales. So what is the final entry? Y account debtor to sales account. Amount 4,200 rupees. Journal of X. Drawer. On 1st July 2019, Y account debtor to sales account 4,200. Narration: being goods are sold on credit. Next, what happened? On the same day, X prepared 3 bills and he received acceptance from Y on these 3 bills. So, in first entry, we debited Y. Means he is a debtor. Y is a debtor. Because debtor is an asset. Asset shows a debit balance. So, if any person name is debited, it gives the meaning that he is a debtor. And when we prepared a bill and when we received acceptance on that bill from Y, now he is not a debtor because already he has given one written proof to us. So debtor asset is converted into bills receivable asset. A new asset is generated. New asset name is bills receivable. So bills receivable is an asset. Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore we have to debit bills receivable. 3 bills are there, no? Therefore 3 bills we have to debit. When he received acceptance on the same day and 3 bills are there now, therefore we give the numbers also. Bills receivable 1, account debtor. First bill amount is 700 rupees. Bills receivable 2, account debtor. Second bill amount 1500 rupees. Bills receivable 3, account debtor. Third bill amount is 2000 rupees. 2. Which account we should credit? I don't know. Now Y is not a debtor. Debtor is converted into another asset, bills receivable. So this is a debtor asset we should cancel. How we open this account? By debiting. If you want to cancel, you have to credit. Therefore, credit Y account. In credit column, total of these 3 amounts. 4,200 rupees. This is second entry. On 1st July 2019, bills receivable 1 account debtor 700, bills receivable 2 account debtor 1500, bills receivable 3 account debtor 2000 to Y account. Total of these 3 amounts 4,200. Narration: being acceptance received. Next, what happened? On the basis of dates, we have to write the next entries. See, 1st July over. Then what happened? On 3rd July 19, this second bill was endorsed to a creditor known as Z. So for endorsement, we have to write the entry on 3rd July 19 now. To understand this entry, first you should know why Z is becoming a creditor to X. Once X purchased goods from Z on credit. For that, what is the entry in X books? Purchases account debtor to Z account. For settlement, to Z, X is endorsing 1500 worth bill. Means our assumption is purchase amount is 1500 rupees. So X purchased goods for 1500 from Z on credit. For that, this is the entry in X books. In his books, he credited Z account. Z account is a personal account. If any personal account is credited, it gives a meaning that that person is a creditor. So X purchased goods from Z on credit, no. Therefore, to X, Z is a creditor. That is why his account is credited. And now, as a full settlement, X is endorsing 1500 worth bill to Z. Z accepted for that. So, after endorsement, Z is not a creditor now. Means Z account we should cancel. By crediting, we created Z account. If you want to cancel, you have to debit. Z account debtor amount 1500. 2. X is giving second bill to Z. Now second bill will get cancelled because in second entry we wrote that an asset is there with us. Bills receivable asset is there. But now this asset we have given to Z now. Now with us there is a second bill is not there. So we have to cancel. To create, we debited this account. If you want to cancel, you have to credit this account. So bills receivable to account we have to credit. Second bill amount 1500 rupees. So this is the entry for endorsement. On 3rd July 2019, Z account debtor to bills receivable to account 1500. Narration: being bill is endorsed. After 3rd July 19, which transaction is given in the question? 4th July 19 transaction. On this day what happened? X sent third bill to his bank for collection purpose. So X is a businessman. Daily so many bills he receives. So remembering the due dates of all those bills, collecting those amounts, difficult no? So X may send this bill to his banker for collection purpose. So for that, in X books we have to write the entry now. On 4th July 19, X sent a bill to his bank. Now this bill is not with him because he has given that bill to banker. So by debiting we created this bill. If you want to cancel, you have to credit this bill. Therefore, third bill we are cancelling by crediting. Third bill value 2000 rupees. Credit 2000 rupees. Which account we should debit? Now bill is not with us. Bill is with our bankers. So bank is going to color the amount on that bill, and bank is only a mediator here. That is our bill only. So that amount will be deposited in our account. We should remember that. Therefore, we have to write bill sent for collection account 2000 rupees. So this is the entry for sending the bill to bank for collection purpose. On 4th July 2019, bill sent for collection account debtor to bills receivable 3 account 2000 being bill sent to bank for collection. Next what happened? Observe the dates. First bill is prepared for 1 month. So from preparation date from 1st July 19 to 1 month we have to count. So 1st July 19 to 1st August 19, 1 month. But this is bills of exchange, In case of bills of exchange, 3 grace of days we have to add. Don't count this first date. From second you have to count. Second, third, fourth. So first bill due date is 4th August 19th. On that day, what happened to this first bill? It was dishonored. So bill is with us because first bill is retained, no? Bill is with drawer. Drawer went to drawee, but drawee failed to pay the money. If he pays the bill amount, it is called honor. He failed to pay the bill. So this is known as dishonor. Bill is dishonored. And X wants a written proof for this dishonor. So he went to public notary and he got it noted and protested. And he paid noting charges to public notary. So on this first bill, noting charges amount is 7 rupees. About noting charges, I made a separate video. So video link I am giving in the description box and I am leaving in the iCard. So 4th August 2019. First bill dishonor entry we should write. See first bill. In second entry we debited first bill. Now by debiting we created one asset. But on the due date of that bill, this bill became dishonored. Means now this bill is not having any value. So it became invalid. We have to cancel. To create we debited. If you want to cancel, you have to credit. So credit bills receivable account. Which bill? First bill. First bill value 700 rupees. And noting charges 7 rupee. Who pays noting charges? holder of the bill. Holder of the bill means a person who is having the bill, who is holding the bill on the due date. This is retaining model now. So X is only having the bill. X is the holder of the bill. On the due date, X only paid 7 rupees to public notary. So our assumption is through bank he paid. Therefore, bank balance decreases. Means we should credit bank. You can write cash also, no problem. My assumption is through bank he is paying this noting charges. If you assume that in cash we paid, then you can credit cash account here. 7 rupees. And finally, again, Y becomes a debtor for these two amounts. See the first entry, we debited Y because we sold goods to him. Now he has to pay the money. And when we received acceptance from Y, we credited Y. Means he is not a debtor. But if he dishonors the bill, again he becomes a debtor to X. Debtor means asset. Asset shows a debit balance. First bill he dishonored. First bill amount is 700 rupees. So Y is a debtor for 700 rupees. Not only that, at present this 7 rupee noting charges we paid, X paid. But finally who has to bear this 7 rupees noting charges? Y only. Because he is only the reason, no? So as he dishonored the bill, we paid this 7 rupees. So finally Y should only bear this. Therefore, Y should only pay 700 plus 7 rupees. Total 707 rupees. So Y is a debtor for 707. So this is the entry for dishonor of first bill. On 4th August 2019, Y account debtor 707 rupees. 2 bills receivable, 1 account 700, 2 bank account 7. Narration: being bill is dishonored and noting charges are paid by X. Next date, second bill, due date. See, second bill is prepared for 2 months. Preparation date is 1st July 19. Now, from 1st July 19, 2 months you have to count. 1st August 19, 1 month. 1st September 19, 2 months. So to that first date we have to add 3 extra days, no? Second, third, fourth. So second bill due date is 4th September 2019. On that day, second bill was dishonored. So for the dishonor, now we have to write the entry. Second bill we endorse to Z, no? So on the due date, Z is the holder of the bill. Z went to Y. Y dishonored the bill. Then Z paid noting charges 15 rupees. But finally who should bear this amount? Z comes to X only because X only endorsed this bill. Now Z demands how much amount? Second bill amount 1500 rupees and noting charges which were paid by him 15 rupees. 1515 rupees Z demands from X. Now in X books only we are writing entries. So to X, Z is becoming a creditor for 1515 rupees. Creditor is a liability. Liability shows a credit balance. Therefore in X books we have to credit Z account with bill amount plus noting charges amount 1515. And from whom X should collect this money? From Y. So again Y becomes a debtor for the same amount. Debtor means asset. Asset shows a debit balance. So again we should debit Y account with 1515 rupees. So this is the entry for dishonor of the bill which was endorsed previously. See, in this bill, first bill, noting charges separately we wrote to bank. But in this entry, we are adding noting charges to bill amount. Why like that? First bill is retained with the drawer. Means drawer only is the holder of the bill. Drawer only paid noting charges. From him, cash is going. His bank balance is decreasing. That is why we created bank. But in case of this bill, it is endorsed, no? Who is paying noting charges here? Not X. Z paid. So from X, cash is not going. X bank balance is not decreasing with 15 rupees. That is why we are not created bank here. 4th September 2019, Y account data to Jet account 1515 rupees. 1515 rupees. Being bill is dishonored and noting charges are paid by Jet. Next, what happened? Third bill, 2000 rupees bill, is drawn for 3 months. From 1st July 19, 3 months. If you count, date will be 1st October 2019. 3 days we have to add, then date becomes 4th October 2019. This is the due date. 4th October 2019. On that day, third bill is also dishonored. Third bill we sent to bank for collection purpose. Now that bill is dishonored. So, see this entry. On 4th July 2019, when we sent a bill to bank for collection purpose, we debited bill sent for collection account. To remember that we have a bill with the bankers, we are going to get the money on that. But now money is not going to come on that bill. Means this account we have to cancel. How we created this account? By debiting. If you want to cancel, you have to credit. So credit to bill sent for collection. Amount, bill amount, third bill amount, 2000 rupees. And on third bill, noting charges 20 rupees. Who is the holder of the bill? In favor of us, our mediator, bank, went to Y and Y dishonored the bill. Then with our permission, bank paid noting charges 20 rupees to notary from our account. So our bank balance is decreasing. Means we should credit bank account with 20 rupees. My bank balance only is decreasing with 20 rupees. Therefore, I created bank account. Here also same concept now. From my bank only I paid noting charges. Therefore, I created bank account. And again, Y becomes a debtor for this amount, no? So, Y is a debtor for 2020 rupees. Therefore, Y account I should debit with 2020. So, what is the effect of all these entries? See, dishonor entries you observe. In first entry, we debited Y account with 700 rupees plus noting charges 7 rupees. In second entry, we debited Y account with 1500 bill amount plus noting charges 15 rupees. In third entry, we debited Y account with 2000 rupees bill amount plus 20 rupees noting charges. Total 4200. Noting charges total 42 rupees. Finally, again Y is becoming a debtor for 4200 rupees bill value plus noting charges amount 42 rupees. When we sold goods to Y on credit, we debited Y account with 4200. When we received acceptance from Y, we cancelled that. When he dishonored these three bills, again he is becoming a debtor for these three bill amounts. Therefore, we debited his account with 4200. So finally, he has to bear the noting charges. Means for noting charges also, Y is only a debtor. Therefore, we debited Y account with 42 rupees noting charges. So these are the entries in drawer books. Next, Journal of Drawee, Journal of Y. 4th October 2019, Y account debtor 2020 rupees, to bill sent for collection account 2000 rupees, to bank account 20 rupees. Narration: being bill is dishonored and noting charges are paid by the bank from X account. As we are writing journal entries in Y books, think from Y's point of view. First, what happened? Y purchased goods from X on credit. Purchase amount 4200. For that, purchase date 1st July 2019. Y purchased goods from X. So goods are coming to him. He purchased on credit means he is not paying cash. So think from Y's point of view. There are two accounts. Goods are coming. So goods account is one account. From X he purchased these goods, no? X account is another account. Real account, personal account. Real account rule. Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Goods are coming, we should debit. Personal account rule. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. X is giving goods, he is a giver, credit. Goods word we should not write now. Instead of that, transaction name. This is purchase transaction, purchases account. So final entry is purchases account debtor to X account. Amount 4,200. X account is credited. So if any personal account is credited, it gives a meaning that that person is a creditor to Y. X is a creditor because Y has to pay 4,200 rupees to X. Journal of Y, drawing. 1st July 2019, purchases account debtor to X account 4,200. Narration, being goods are purchased on credit. Next what happened? On the same day, X prepared 3 bills and Y has given acceptance on these 3 bills. So to Y, this bill becomes a liability because he has to pay the money. So from Y's point of view, from drawing's point of view, a bill is bills payable. So a bills payable liability is created newly. And this account, X account, we should cancel now. Because in first entry, we wrote that X is a creditor for 4,200 rupees. When we accepted his bills, now he is not a creditor. So creditor liability is converted into bills payable liability, new liability. So this is a creditor liability we should cancel first. By crediting we created this liability. If you want to cancel, you have to debit. So X account we have to debit. On the same day he accepted the bills, no? Acceptance date is also same. Amount, X amount 4,200 rupees. And same liability, creditor liability is converted into bills payable liability. So bills payable is a liability. Liability shows a credit balance. Therefore, you have to credit. There are 3 bills now. Bills payable 1 account. First bill amount 700 rupees. 2 bills payable 2 account. Second bill amount 1500 rupees. 2 bills payable third account. Third bill amount 2000 rupees. This is the entry for giving acceptance on 3 bills. 1st July 2019, X account debtor 4,200, 2 bills payable 1 account 700, 2 bills payable 2 account 1500, 2 bills payable 3 account 2000, being acceptance given. See the question. Next what happened? On 3rd July 19, X endorsed the bill to Z. So transaction is between X and Z. For that, in Y books we need not to write the entry because Y is not affected. Next date, 4th July. On that date, X sent a bill to bank for collection. So this is also between X and bank. Y is not affected. So Y need not to write the journal entry for sending the bill to bank for collection. Next what happened? First bill due date. On that day, X came to Y. Y dishonored the bill. Y is dishonoring the bill. For that in Y's books we have to write the journal entry. So there is bills payable account. When Y dishonors the bill, now there is no value for this bills payable. So this liability will get cancelled. So by crediting, we created bills payable liability. If you want to cancel that, you have to debit. Therefore, bills payable account we should debit. Which bill this is? First bill, no? First bill was retained with the drawer and dishonored on the due date. First bill due date, write down here, 4th August 19th. Bills payable 1. account data. First bill value 700 rupees. And drawer paid noting charges 7 rupees. On the due date, drawer pays the noting charges. But finally, who has to bear this noting charges expenditure? Drawee only. So in Drawee's books only we are writing the entries. To Drawee, to Y, noting charge is an expenditure. Expenditure comes under nominal account. Nominal account rule, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Noting charges is an expenditure to him, no? We should debit. So noting charges account data. On first bill, noting charges amount 7 rupees. 2. Finally, again X becomes a creditor for 707 rupees. So Y cannot escape from his responsibility, no? On the due date of first bill, he dishonored the bill. But in future, that amount again he has to pay, no? So for 707 rupees, X becomes a creditor again. So creditor means liability. Liability shows a credit balance. Therefore, we should credit X account with 707 rupees. So when first bill is dishonored and noting charges are given in the question, in Drawee's books, this is the entry. 4th August 2019, bills payable 1 account debtor 700, noting charges account debtor 7 rupees, 2 X account 707. Narration, being bill is dishonored and for noting charges to be paid by Y. Next date is second bill due date 4th September 2019. On that day, second bill is also dishonored. So for second bill also same thing happens. Bill we should cancel. Second bill noting charges we have to debit. And these two amounts, 2x only we have to pay. Again X becomes a creditor. So on 4th September 19, entry is bills payables to account debtor. Second bill value 1500 rupees. Noting charges account debtor. Second bill noting charges 15 rupees. Finally he should only bear, no? So debit in his account. And these two amounts to whom he has to pay? To X only. So X is becoming a creditor again. Therefore credit X account with a total 1515 rupees. 4th September 2019, bills payable to account debtor 1500, noting charges account debtor 15 rupees, to X account 1515 rupees. Narration, being bill is dishonored and for noting charges to be paid by Y. Next date is third bill due date 4th October 19. On that day, for third bill also same thing was happened. So bill we should cancel because third bill is also dishonored. Bills payable 3. Account debtor. Third bill amount 2000 rupees. Third bill noting charges also he should only bear, no? So debiting Y books. Third bill noting charges amount 20 rupees. 2. For this amount again X becomes a creditor. So credit his account with 2020 rupees. On 4th October 2019, bills payable 3 account debtor 2000 rupees, noting charges account debtor 20 rupees, 2 X account 2020 rupees. Narration, being bill is dishonored and for noting charges to be paid by Y. Journal of Y is completed. Next, Journal of Z, NRC. Journal of Z. He is NRC, no? See, X is called endorser because he is endorsing the bill. He is transferring the bill to Z. Z is known as NRC. In NRC's books, we are writing the journal entries now. Therefore, think from Z's point of view. First, what happened? On 1st July 19, X sold goods to Y on credit. So, transaction is between X and Y. In Z books, we need not write any entry for that because he is not affected there. Next, what happened? On the same day, X prepared 3 bills and received acceptance from Y. Here also, transaction is between X and Y. In Z books, we need not write the entry. Next, on 3rd July 19, X endorsed bill to Z. So Z is affected. He has to write the entry. On 3rd July 2019, for endorsement in endorsee's books, now we have to write the entry. So to understand this, first we should understand why X is giving this bill to us, to Z. So think from Z point of view. X is liable to him. Why? Because once he sold goods to X on credit. In Z books, for sales, what is the journal entry? X account debtor to sales account. Second bill amount 1500 rupees now. So Z sold goods for 1500 rupees to X on credit. When goods are sold to X on credit, in Z books we debited X account. Means to Z, X is a debtor. To settle this, X has given this bill to us. Then what happens? This debtor will get cancelled. So by debiting we create a debtor account. If you want to cancel, you should credit his account. So X account we have to credit. Amount, second bill amount 1500 rupees. And which account we should debit? To X, bills of exchanges, bills receivable, because he receives money on that. To Y, bills of exchanges, bills payable, because in future he has to pay the money on that. For Z, for endorsee, to endorsee also a bill is bills receivable, because he is going to receive the money in future. So in endorsee's books, bill means bills receivable, what we should write. So what happened here? Debtor asset is converted into bills receivable asset. So a new asset, bills receivable, is created in the place of debtor's asset. So bills receivable is an asset, no? Asset shows a debit balance. Therefore, we should debit bills receivables account. In endorsee's books, for receiving endorsement, this is the journal entry. Journal of Z, endorsee. On 3rd July 2019, bills receivable account debtor to X account 1500. Narration, being endorsement is received. This is second bill, no? But we need not to write bills receivable too, because in Z books we are writing. So for X and Y, 3 bills are there. But for Z, only there is 1 bill. So he need not to mention the number here. Next, what happened? On 4th July 19, X sent a bill to his bank for collection. Transaction is between X and bank. In Z books, we need not write any entry. Next, what happened? First bill was dishonored on 4th August 19. So this is a transaction between X and Y, because first bill was retained. In Z books, we need not write any entry for that. Next, what happened? On 4th September 19, second bill which was endorsed to Z was dishonored. Z is affected because his bill is only dishonored. So we have to write the journal entry. On 4th September 2019, Z went to Y. Y dishonored the bill. Now Z is the holder of the bill. So Z goes to public notary. He pays noting charges 20 rupees. So from Z, noting charges 20 rupees going. Our assumption is he paid through bank account. Then bank balance decreases. Therefore, bank account we should credit with the noting charges amount 20 rupees. This bill becomes invalid. On that bill, no money is going to come because it was dishonored. Then in his books, he has to cancel this bill. How to cancel? By debiting, we created bills receivable. If you want to cancel, you have to credit. Bill amount 1500 rupees. And who becomes responsible person now? Who has given this bill to us? X only. If Y is not going to pay, then we go to X only, no? We ask to X only. So to Z, X is becoming a debtor for these two amounts. So debtor means asset. Asset shows a debit balance. So we should debit X account. Now we demand bill amount plus noting charges amount. Total 1520. X is a debtor for 1520 rupees. 4th September 2019, X account debtor 1515, to bills receivable account 1500, to bank account 15 rupees. Next date is third bill due date. On 4th October 2019, third bill was dishonored. But in this transaction, Z is not there. So Z is not affected with this third bill dishonor. So in Z books, we need not to write the entry for third bill dishonor. So in drawers books, drawees books and endorsees books, these are the journal entries. So this is the end of present video. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.